came out earlier. Blindsided and attacked Magnus from behind. Storm is flanked by the Revolution. Koya in the red I Took the Pledge shirt. The masked man Manic next to Koya. And the Powerhouse Abyss makes up the 4 members of the Revolution. But soon, we're going to find out who's the 5th member, who's the female member, who's the woman that will walk with James Storm to take on Magnus and Mickie James. Who's the latest to take the pledge?
Well, Josh, there's always room for one more.
You know, there's a lot of lost people walking around this world. I mean, I can look out in this crowd and I can find a couple of lost people myself. I mean, hell, look at our country. You have people that needs discipline, that needs guidance, that needs leadership. You see, I founded this revolution on the idea of no matter who you are, where you come from, what color you are, what language you speak, that you are welcome here, because our motto is there is always room for one more.
Told you.
And Mickie James, I gave you the opportunity to pledge to the revolution, and you turned me down. I gave you gifts. I gave you opportunities that you can only dream of. Because I know that you longed for a better life, not the one, not the miserable one that you have with Magnus. So the Mickie James that I know is not just lost, but she's a lost cause. Mickie James, you won't? Oh, no. You're gonna get your one more match. Because it's gonna be you and Magnus versus me and the newest pledge to the revolution. So I would like everyone to stand up, put your index finger in the air, and welcome the one more. Welcome, Serena.
Serena. This is the Serena that I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Hey, it is. It's Serena.
James Storm went out and found someone that may know Mickie James just as well as Magnus knows Mickie James.
Absolutely. Serena debuted in 2005, man. She was trained in OVW by Danny Davis. And the interesting part about this is that Mickie James was there at the time, and she took Serena under her wing, and they became best of friends. Wow, what a shocker this is. Not to mention how great Serena is looking as well.
Serena, now I want you to tell these people what you told me. I want you to tell them the truth about their precious Mickie James.
Well, James, first, let me just say it is an absolute pleasure to stand next to you in a TNA ring. So, Mickie James. Mickie and I have been friends for over 10 years. We weren't just true friends, we were best friends. We were sisters. She used to call me her protege. You know how much that meant to me? And then Mickie James became Mickie James. And suddenly our friendship, it didn't even matter to her anymore. None of it mattered. Mickie, you left me behind. You totally broke me. You broke my heart. And you know, I was lost for a pretty long time. I was lost until I saw you.
You see, Mickie James, unlike your piece of crap fiance, Magnus, that won't choose to stand behind him, here, a real man wants his woman to stand right beside him. And your impact on our lives is going to be the fuel that helps us not just beat you, but embarrass you. Hey, Donovan, when you get old enough and you can watch this, this will be the point when you can say to yourself, this was the moment my parents made their worst mistake.
So Serena says she will be proud to stand by James Storm in a match against Magnus and Mickie James. James Storm continues to mention the son of Magnus and Mickie. To me, just bringing up their son's name, mentioning Donovan by name, crosses a line, gives you goosebumps. It's creepy, it's personal, and it should be left at home.
Well, I mean, creepy? Hey, it's more than just that, Daddy. Whenever you involve a man's wife and then his newborn child, son, I don't know about that, man.
What's going to happen when James Storm teams with Serena to take on Magnus and Mickie James?